Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another video. I believe this is probably going to be my first video in 2018. So hello you guys. I am sorry. You guys know when I upload sporadically, so it's like it's never consistent on my channel. And I apologize for that. But sister girl has been going through so much. And I honestly put YouTube on the back burner because YouTube does not pay me anymore because I don't have over, I think, 400,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. So I'm getting to 200, so I'm 800 off, but it is what it is. So this past month in March for St. Patrick's Day, they had 17% off your entire purchase online or 17% off on one individual item on inside the store. So I went to Barnes and Nobles for two books in mind. I ended up leaving with one and two other books that I did not come in with, and then the other one I ended up ordering offline. This book right here is the Miss Jessies, Creating a Successful Business from Scratch Naturally. And this is just basically the book. This was a book written by the people who own Miss Jessies hair products. I personally have never tried Miss Jessies hair products, but a lot of people do speak very highly of their products. I personally think they're a little bit overpriced for the amount that you get, but once again, I've never tried them, so I don't know if they're worth it or not. But the creating of their business as two black women and things like that, it always interested me. So I picked up this book. It just randomly came in my notifications also. For this book, I didn't even know that they wrote a book or anything, but it came out last year, so it's fairly still pretty new. So I picked this up and I will be reading this. I went and I picked up this book called Extreme Couponing. It's actually from a lady who actually participated in the show, and I've been interested in couponing and things like that because I want to start coming back to YouTube and doing reviews on products and things, but I don't want to spend all my money on products to review, you know? And I'm also a struggling college student. Like, come on now. Who got time for that? So I picked up this book also in the bookstore, and I was like, oh my god, I have to get this because I am absolutely like obsessed with this lifestyle. It's like a religion. It's a religion, but a lot of people don't consider it a religion. They consider it a lifestyle. But it's called the Rastafarians, and I'm obsessed with it. Like, I love how they're almost like, I don't like comparing religions, so I don't really want to talk too much about this book. The next book I picked up, I actually seen this on Karen Civil's Insta story, and it's called Crushing It: How Great Entrepreneurs Build Their Business and Influence, and How You Can Too. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. I don't even know who he is, but Karen Civil recommended the book, so I picked it up. And plus it was already on sale because it was like a new release or something, and Barnes & Nobles always give you a new release discount on it. On top of, if you're a member, you get an additional discount. So I ordered this offline because it was cheaper online than in the store. The next book I picked up, I seen this on, I think maybe Karen Civil's Insta story or Milano Di Rouge. The girl that owns a clothing line, her clothing line is Milano Di Rouge. I've seen this on her Instagram, and it's by, sometimes some of these names be tripping me out. I'm not even going to pronounce it, but it's the guy from Shark Tank, and it's called Rise and Grind. Outperform, Lord, I cannot talk today. Outperform, outwork, and out-hustle your way to a more successful and rewarding life. Sometimes I don't pronounce all my words. I'm sorry. So I picked this book up, and I've been wanting to get a book from him, but I haven't really like found anything that was super interesting to me from him. So I picked up this book because a few other people recommended it. Books are books. Even if you don't learn a lot from it, you know, you learn something from a book. You learn something not to do. You find interest in it. You have some type of entertainment from a book, period. So I picked this up. So the first book is The $1 Million Habits, and it just looks like this. It's pretty cute. And the girl that I actually follow, I think her name is Kayla. I don't know her last name, but she's from K and Kosh. But she has been reading this book over and over again, so it just made me get it. And I think it's only like $9 or $10. So if you get it, buy it off of BarnesandNobles.com, because the Barnes and Nobles around my house did not have it. Neither one of them. Like, it was like 2 or 3 of them near my house, and none of them had this book. So I think it's only an online option now. So I picked this up. It is called The Side Hustle: From Idea to Income in 27 Days. And it looks like this. So somebody recommended this also. The same girl that I watch as a YouTuber. Her name is Miss Brittany M. She recommended this book also. But before she even recommended it, I seen it in the store. I was going to buy it, but I just opted out to get a different book than this one. So, yeah. Now, the next few books are pretty much in the same category. I have been like really obsessing over trying to find a passive mailbox income. I have been like obsessed with Nipsey Hussle lately, and just like his mental, you know, like just mentally he's just so freaking smart, you know, and it really intrigued me. So when I started Googling what he meant by mailbox money, just basically income that you do little to nothing for. The first book that I picked up was economics. I took this is by Barron's, and it's a business review book. So it's basically a textbook without it being the cost of a textbook. It basically breaks down economics in one book. I took microeconomics and macroeconomics in college. I didn't really pay attention. I got an A in both classes, but if you ask me if I remember anything from those classes, absolutely not. One class I didn't buy the book for ever, never cracked it open. Another class I bought the book for, I opened it, never read it. How did I pass the class? I don't know, because I don't remember anything. So I ended up getting this. The next one I got is by the same company, but it's the finance book. So if you're going to school for finance, basically this is like a textbook for finance also. Last but not least, when it comes to the same company, I got the accounting. This one is The Millionaire Teacher: The 9 Rules of Wealth You Should Have Learned in School. And I just think that this is, I'm not sure really what this book is about. Well, the title is like almost self-explanatory. He just basically teaches you 9 things that you should have learned in school. And as I was skimming through, I've seen like stocks, I've seen accounting, like Excel sheets and things like that. So I'm pretty sure this will go hand in hand with the rest of my books. And if it don't, I'm pretty sure I'll still learn something that's useful in business. Investing for Dummies all in one. Inside the book, it has investing for dummies, investing in your 20s and 30s, investing, stock investing, bond investing, fundamental analysis, mutual funds, investing online, and real estate investing. So all of these things that I want to get into is in this book as well. And this is Investing 101. A lot of people recommend this book. It's so tiny, but it does have a lot of pages, and the words are fairly small. So I definitely think you will get a lot out of this. And it just basically tells you how to invest in stocks and stuff like that. And last but not least, I definitely have to crack this book open soon. And it is the 100 best stocks to buy in 2018. Every year they come out with one of these books. So I bought this book. This book is really what transpired me to buy basically the other 3 the other 3 investing books. This is the one that ignited that, because I wanted to look into here, see how many, like what different companies I should probably invest in if I can financially. But then I'm like, I can't invest in something if I don't know how to buy stocks, or I don't know the stock market. So that's why I had to buy the other books. So I picked up this book, and hopefully maybe this can make me some money. Woo! But that's pretty much it. That's all I bought from Barnes and Nobles. you're looking at about a $200 haul, and on a regular day, if it was no coupons or anything, you're looking at about $300, $400, maybe even $500 worth of books. Education is not cheap, and I do definitely drive to tell people and make sure that people understand education is cheap. Don't be cheap on your education. If you can afford it, try it. If you can only afford to buy one book, buy the one book. And you know, eventually, when you really have a hunger and a determination to really start learning, you're going to figure out how to learn. You don't have to buy all of these books that I bought. Absolutely not. I'm just too lazy to keep going and looking on the internet for different articles to learn how to read from. Well, to learn how to read now. To learn from. I just don't have time for all of that. So, you can, all of this stuff that's in these books, I promise you, is online. So, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. All my information will be here. And I'm also going to start a Facebook page along with like another social media to go with a group that I'm trying to start for young entrepreneurs. And you don't actually have to be an entrepreneur. I just want people to be financially aware sometimes. I really am gearing towards entrepreneurs, but if you don't want to be an entrepreneur, you can still join the group. But I want to like have almost like live streams with you guys, have topics and conversations. I want to do all of that. So eventually I'll be back with all of that information to keep you posted. Just make sure you follow my Instagram and all of that. It is very knowledgeable to find that, because in my Insta story I tell my whole entire life. Okay, so bye y'all.